Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
The cane steel was the
Welcome back to another live episode of the Earthworks Hub show. I call it a show, not a podcast on Sundays, because it seems to be a little bit more than just a podcast. It's still a podcast, I suppose, at the end of the day, but let's call it a show because we do a few different things. We are here every Sunday from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. This goes live, like I said, at 8 p.m, but it also gets edited and then published on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple later on. So you'll be able to go and watch these episodes in case you can't finish the whole episode tonight, or if you want to tell someone about it, tell them to go over and check us out on those platforms. And then you'll see clips. I'll have little reels for these episodes coming out during the week, always on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, where else? Everywhere, all the platforms. So you will see us also during the week. So you'll never be able to escape now that you've seen Earthworks Hub. There you go. Record Time has joined. I hope you like the t-shirt, Record Time. For anyone that's listening later and not watching, I'm wearing a Record Time t-shirt and I'm wearing a hat, care of Momentum Civil. So thank you. Big shout out to Mitch from Momentum Civil for giving me this hat. So thank you very much. Tactical Terraforming saying, now I really want to see you do a U and start singing to the greatest show. This is the greatest show. Hey, there you go. That's what you get. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. But share this live. Share it to everyone. Let's see how many people we can get on there. The more the merrier. And tonight is a special one because tonight I don't actually have a guest. I'm doing an open mic night. And I know you guys love this. A lot of people have told me they enjoy every now and then not having a guest, having the ability to jump on and talk about something in particular. So tonight's agenda. So there's no real set agenda. Basically, if anyone wants to jump on, they've got something they want to contribute, we can do little 10-minute sessions. You can jump on, tell us about a topic or a story or something you want to share. Then you can jump off and someone else can jump on. We can do some fun things. We can do a couple of questions where you guys can actually ask me questions or I can ask you guys questions and everyone can answer. People can jump on, have a bit of a rant if you want. Talk about a machine or even, tell us something that you've recently purchased, anything like that. So tonight's an open mic, giving you guys the ability to basically run the show a little bit if you want. So this is your chance, guys. This is your chance. So a couple of quick shout outs. Who's on here already? View Complete. How you going? Jace Levian. How are you, man? HG Landscapes. Louis Dewey. Bin Man. 1987. JLB. What's going on, legend? Eamon's here as well. J Pro. Georgia started following. Thank you very much. Tacticals here. Record Time. Trevor. How are you, legend? GDX Positracks. All Access Moving. Mark Fernando, JB Truck Media. Who's on here as well? Digital Maverick Hub. How you going, man? And I don't know, there's a whole bunch here. Sorry, guys. Brad257 and Mr. Moba has just joined as well. Thank you for joining. View Complete. He was also been a guest in the past. You guys can go check out that podcast. He is watching as well. He's saying g'day. How are you, legend? And Mr. Moba, as usual. LWG, thank you as well for joining. All right, so I've got a few topics up my sleeve, just in case people take a bit to get warmed up and ask questions. So like I said earlier, it's an open mic night, so feel free to ask questions as we go. And what I'm going to do is give you a bit of a spiel about the week, and then as questions pop up, we can answer them. All right, so last week I had a guest. I had Rob Kinnaird from ProScreen Australia in New South Wales, who's also a major partner. So I spoke to him about his ProScreens, or the D-Site product, which is the screen, little grizzly screens, the mule bins, and he spoke about a couple of other tow ball or tow bar attachments that you can put on your skid steer with rippers on it. So that was a fantastic one. And we found out how he came up with the idea. So he was looking for a screening machine when he had his little creatures. What was it called? Little Creatures Earthmoving. He had the Little Creatures Earthmoving business, wanted a screening machine to be able to filter some of the material that they were bringing back to the yard. And then got talking to the guy. The guy wouldn't sell him one machine. So then he said, all right, how about you send me a container? And then they started selling them. And that was it. So that took off. And now that's what he does. So go check out that podcast. That's out on all platforms now, ready to be watched. During the week, I released that episode with Max from Atacama in New South Wales. So I gave you all a little bit of a teaser last week saying that was going to come out, and it has. So that's come out now. We learnt about his move from Chile to Australia, and then how he built an earth moving business, having language barriers, coming to a new culture and learning, a language while building the business, and now having a successful business and being very well known in the industry for, I suppose, a lot of feedback I've been getting is that people are saying that he's the type of guy that will get the job done, no headaches. If you want someone that's just going to come in and do the job, Atacama's the one. So that's what I'm getting from all the feedback. So a good episode. Very, very inspirational story there. So go and check that one out. That is with Max from Atacama in New South Wales. Also out on all platforms right now. Speaking of videos, I released one with Kyle Calder from Tactical Terraforming. So he's on here, but he jumped on a little bit earlier. So I went to Rosebud to pay him a visit, and while I was there, I handed him the Moasure 2 system, which is the measuring system that I didn't have a real good chance to use that, because as soon as I got that system and was going to do all these videos, Earthworks Hub took off, and I didn't really have a chance to use it to its full potential. So I've passed the baton across, and Tactical Terraforming is going to start using that. So hopefully he's going to find some good use for that. Like he said in the video, he'll use that to measure out all the areas that he needs to weed spray and whenever he has to quote people for things. So let's see. Hopefully he's going to have some footage coming up. Joel from Lid, how you going? Mr. Joel from Diggerlid is here. Yo. Thank you for joining as well. So yeah, that video is out now. And while I was there, also the main thing I suppose is we checked out his Can-Am Outlander. So he bought one of those quads. It's actually a 6x6 motorbike, and he uses that for his weed spraying and stuff. So we went around that. We had a good closer look at his motorbike, and if you're interested in that sort of stuff, go and have a look. It's really, really informative. So go and check out his system. And thank you, Kyle, as well, for your time. So I released also during the week a new template for everyone. So if you follow Earthworks Hub, you'll know that there are templates and calculators for you guys to use on our website. So I'll put up a new one, and that is the template with about roughly 20 or so of the best responses that you can give your customers when they ask you about your pricing, when they ask you about your hourly rate, and they say, why are you more than others? If they question your invoice, so when it's time to come and pay and they start questioning it, or if they ask if you can do it cheaper, or they've got a cheaper quote from someone else, I've given you like the top responses that you can have to be prepared when they do ask you these things. And on top of that, I added in a little cheat sheet that you can actually copy and paste into your notes on your phone, so that you can give them instant text responses. So you can just copy and paste the responses in, and you can send it off to them. So go and check that out now. That's available on the templates and calculators section of Earthworks Hub, and you'll find a whole bunch of other ones on there. How are you all going with those? Because they're actually selling quite well. A lot of people are getting these templates and calculators. The most popular ones I've noticed are the hourly rate one. So the hourly rate calculator goes off. Everyone's getting that. Lately, a lot of people are getting the fuel levy calculator as well. So that is an interesting topic, because diesel has gone through the roof once again. So I don't know what it's like everywhere else around the country, but this morning driving around, or this afternoon even, diesel is at like $2.57 or something. I saw $2.57. Unleaded's at like $2.06 or something like that. It's absolutely atrocious. It made me sick driving past and looking at the pricing. So how is everyone going with that? Because remember, we were saying that you need to put in a fuel levy to accommodate for these sort of expenses. These are all extra expenses that go onto your daily expenses, I suppose, because when you do your hourly rate calculator, the main thing is, one of the biggest things there is diesel. So what are people doing? Because I know in the past, everybody was a little bit, or not everyone, but a lot of people were reluctant, a little bit, concerned that customers might get put off. So I did actually give people a template on how to respond to customers with that as well. So let me know how you're going now with these fuel prices back up to normal, because the fuel excise cut has stopped. They've ceased doing that. So the government is no longer giving us a discount. So now we're paying full price. So let me know how you're all going. That can be one of the little topics for this evening. That would be very, very interesting to see how you're all going. But yeah, go and check out the templates and calculators. Like I said, the fuel levy one goes off. The hourly rate one is probably the biggest seller. And then the quoting template also seems to be very, very popular. So if you haven't checked them out, go and check them out. And if you have bought them, let me know what you think. Let me know how you're going with those templates. And I'd love to hear some examples if someone's actually used them and seen and can tell us how it worked for them, what the benefits were, or if it didn't work. So anyway, keep that in mind. So if you guys want to talk about that, let me know. Dirt to Sawdust, what's going on? The big dog, we got 3D Siteworks. Who else joined? Marshall, how are you, man? Adam Sybil, how you going? Ado. Oh, hi, everyone's joining us tonight. That's it. Yeah, GTX Positrax is saying excise was 16 cents, but it's gone up to 60. Yeah, it's crazy, man. So it's not going to be a good time, I'll tell you, for people that are using a lot of diesel. So especially the guys with big machines and multiple machines. There you go. So check out those templates and calculators that you can use those to help you in these situations. What else? Also, you may have noticed that the Higa boys are back. So Higa are doing their promotions, doing their giveaways, and in their latest giveaway, you may have noticed me appearing in a couple of their videos, and you will notice me in a lot more of their videos because we've partnered up a little bit, especially for this giveaway. So go and check it out. You will see they're giving away, it's a little Isuzu tray truck with toolboxes. They've got a Kobelco 1.7 tonner on a trailer. It comes with a Diggerlid cover. They've got EI buckets and not tilt, but a quick hitch. And I don't know, they've got a whole bunch of stuff in there. Go and check out their page. That is Higa. Most of you probably already know them and see them around, but they're actually, they're good guys to deal with. And you'll see me in a few more of their videos. Check it out. You'll see that all coming up in the next few weeks. Keep an eye out. PC Earth, how are you, man? Quality Control Services. Louis Dewey is saying, here we go. He is saying that it cost him almost $1,000 to fill his fuel cell. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. What's that, a 200 litre one? Quality Control saying, how you going? ADM Civil, how are you? Yeah, it's not cheap, man. Filling up is not cheap at all. So yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what people are saying and doing with the diesel prices. So yeah, go and check out the Higa page, these guys or the Higa boys on Instagram, and you will see that they're doing an awesome giveaway worth over 130 grand. Go and get yourselves packages. Louis Dewey, a 400 litre tank. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I should have guessed. Yes, 400 litres for $1,000. Wow, that's a lot. All right, let me do a quick shout out to our major partners. So that is Melbourne Tractors / Breeze Vegas, Earthmoving Warehouse, TMC Cancella via Mulchtech, ProString Australia, who I mentioned a bit earlier, was on the show last week, Plastube, Construction Training Group, CR Kennedy, Sunshine Finance Brokers, CloudCon, and O'Neill's Plant Hire. So I saw Eamon on here a bit earlier too. Thank you very much for the support from these major partners, or now we call them principal partners, and you'll find them on the front page of our website. And you will also find our other partners, or all the industry partners, on the front page as well, who I will give a shout out to a little bit later on in the show. There you go. And speaking of partners, and I've seen a couple on here too, Diggerlid, and Goddings Kubota have all renewed their partnerships for another year. So thank you very much to those guys for their ongoing support. So you guys make this happen, as well as all the members in that. So memberships have been going crazy. People are jumping on board. And not only the memberships, but even the Earthworks Hub community. If you haven't already gone over and checked it out, go and do it now. Or not now. I keep saying go and do it now. Go and do it straight after the show. Jump in, set up a free account, go to the Earthworks Hub community section, and it's basically our earth moving industry forum. It's like a forum. It's our own Facebook, LinkedIn, platform. So it's our own social platform just strictly for earth movers. So you can go on there, chat to everyone else that's on there. We've got special different groups. So very similar to Facebook. We've got groups there for clean fuel, groups for employment. We've got groups looking for work, so machines available. What else? We've got a general discussion area, and then we've got what else have we got? Yeah, we've got a tenders and work opportunity section, and then we've got spaces for the business and industry members. So go and check it out. Go in. It's free to join, to go in and start trading today. And you can start. There's heaps going on already. There's heaps of people on there trading daily. So go and have a look after the show. All right. Somebody did say something here. Hang on a second. MOBA is on the hunt for another install and support tech. Ooh, in their growing Melbourne team. Good to hear that you guys are growing, MOBA. I'm really happy for you. And if anyone wants somewhere to work and can help with support and installation of GPS systems, these are the guys to work for. Very lovely team there, especially Daniel, man. Top guy. So if you're looking for a good place to work, go and check out MOBA in Melbourne. Nam Earthmoving, how are you, legend? He's here as well. Quality Control Service is saying, brother, I saw one of your videos on the Moasure 2. Are they worthwhile getting? We'll be using it for measuring asphalt works. Wow, it's funny you mentioned the Moasure 2, because I just said that earlier, that I didn't really get a good chance to utilize it properly. So I did a couple of small videos. Had full intentions of using it to do some more quoting, and then as soon as I started using it a little bit more, Earthworks Hub took off, and I really haven't had a chance to go out and do any quoting or anything like that. So I actually passed it on to Kyle from Tactical Terraforming, who is going to give it a good test run or a good use, and can probably give us some more better information than I can. But you know what? Let me tell you something. It was a good system. I used it to quote some landscaping jobs, so it was good for. It's very good when it comes to perimeter measurements. So if you want to measure, like, the perimeter of something, if you want to measure mounds of dirt, it can do that. It gets a little bit more technical. You have to have a look at all the other screens and set up different points, which I was starting to do. There was one quote that I went to do, and it was on a really sloped block with multiple slopes going on different angles, and if it was very difficult to use it on that. So I don't know if it was just me, but I tried multiple times and couldn't work it out. So yeah, well, using it for cut and fill, it can do that. It can tell you how much to cut and fill, and that's what I wanted it for this job I went to go and have a look at, but I couldn't work it out properly. So I don't know if it was me, if I needed to study it a bit more, but I struggled with it, and in the end I gave up and just went back to the old paper and plans and calculators and did it myself. So and in the end I didn't get the job anyway, so after all that it didn't work. But yes, let's see. There are a few other guys on here that are using it though, so let's see if anyone else can offer their opinions on the Moasure 2. It's still, I think it would be a good system, just depending on what type of stuff you're doing. But yeah, for cut and fill, maybe basic spaces, I think it would be good. I think it's good. And if anyone asks before, because this is the main question I got, is do you need to have signal in order to use it? No. So you can actually use it without signal. It still works. So that's a question somebody asked me as well. Yeah. Yeah, if you're picking up areas of streets, quality control, so you're saying you need it for picking up areas of streets. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. Like you can draw the street out, but you'll have to walk the whole perimeter, and then you'll have to, if you want to place like where trees are or light poles or whatever, you'll have to walk up to each one and then mark it in. How accurate that will be, I'm not sure, but they say it's pretty accurate. So, yeah, look, I mean, it's not all that expensive. I think it's like $1,200 or something to try out. So see how you go. Tactical saying he's still trying to work it out a bit. He's had a few difficulties with accuracy, but needs to get into other locations to try. Yeah, that's what I found. When I did that, for example, the last quote I tried it on, I couldn't get it to line up properly. So it was a bit frustrating. But I don't know. Like I said, it could have been me as well. Could have been me not coming back to the exact same starting point. Anyway. all about dirt. What's going on? TRH. So yes, tonight is going to be an open mic session. So if anyone wants to jump on, let me know. As long as you've got something good to contribute, you got some questions or something you want to talk about, jump on. Even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes, you can jump in and co-host with me, or you can ask in the comments section. So J Pro is saying, I want to ask you, do you need council and EPA permits to run a screening and crushing operation in your yard? That is a good question. Technically, I would say that council would want you to have some type of special business permit to run a screening or crushing operation in the yard. However, if your yard is already empty and you're just bringing some clean material in there that's not contaminated, and you'd probably need to be able to show this, that it's not contaminated. And then also, if they did ever ask, you'd have to be able to prove where you got it from to show that it's not contaminated. But I would say you could run the gauntlet and just put a screening machine in there and just see what happens. Because I can tell you now, we used to do that. So back at my yard, we used to bring some soil sometimes and screen it through and work it through and then get rid of it as clean fill and then get the rubble and take it out to rubbish separately. Also the recyclers. So I don't know if there's an actual quantity or whatever, like if you're starting to do big quantities, but I'm sure that if it was just a smaller, a couple of truckloads that you just kept turning over, it'd probably be all right, as long as it doesn't start stacking up. So, and it also probably depends on what estate you're in, so where I was, it wasn't that strict. So, and there were a lot of other people in that area doing the same sort of thing. So it was probably hard for council to come and tell me off when they can see there's 20 other ones down the road doing the same thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's a technical question. Yes, I would say for most things you need permits nowadays. Even just to park a heavy vehicle at your house, you need permits nowadays. Anything. So I would say yes, there probably would be some need to have a permit, but you could run the gauntlet as long as you're not doing massive quantities. And you're probably safer. I mean, the safe answer would be to say, contact the local council and tell them what you're planning on doing and see what they say. But then most of the time, if you just run with it and see what happens, I don't know, see what happens. As long as you're not bringing contaminated material there, because that's when problems start. So I'll tell you a story. I had a guy that had a yard very close to mine, and he was bringing back rubbish and sorting through it. And then he started letting it go and was actually letting the rubbish stay there longer. So the initial plan was for him to bring all the rubbish back, sort through it. So bring it back in skip bins, sort through it, take the metal out, take the timber out, separate it all, and then take it all to separate tips, and then maybe filter whatever good material was there and sell it off. But what was happening was he was starting to get a bit lazy and then just taking all the rubbish and just accumulating, letting it build up and not actually sorting it and taking it away. So he was just pocketing all the money. And then eventually his whole block of land was covered in unsorted material, just full of rubbish basically, and it stunk and used to catch on fire often because it would just start like a little internal blaze. So that got out of hand, and then what happened was I think he got a couple of warnings from the council, then the EPA stepped in, then they found asbestos in there, and then it just turned to crap. And I think in the end, he couldn't do anything. They gave him chances, and I could see him slowly working on it and filtering it and screening some of it, but he wasn't keeping up. And then in the end, they took the block of land away from him. And yes, who was it? Dirt to Sawdust? Someone wrote that. Where is it? GTX Positrack just said, old mate that stole your digger. Yes, that's the one. You remember the story from my podcast. Yes, exactly the one. I didn't want to say he was right next door, but yes, he was. He owned the block next door and just let it get out of hand. And obviously he had a bit of a hard life. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, he obviously hit the drugs and whatever else, used the money for that instead of sorting his materials out, and then let it get out of hand. And before you know it, they took the land away from him. So there you go. Slater's Contracting. How you going? Let's get him on, man. Zach Walpole saying he missed a roll call. Yes, you're in a bit late. GTX is saying he watches every episode, brother. That's the one, man. Good on you. You remember the story. Yeah, so even after all that, he goes and steals my machine. How's that? Mobe saying to Josh, we get a few customers trying the Moasure and they say the same thing about accuracy. Then they go down the GNSS route with us. Yeah, there you go. So probably a bit more accurate. So it's still, the Moasure is still very based on your mobile phone for accuracy. Whereas if you go to mobile, it would be a specific GNSS system. All right, Dirtlink's here. How you going? Sorry, I did see someone here. Dirt Sawdust said if the government can't tax you, you probably can't do it. Exactly right. So going back to your question about the permits for screening, yeah, that's the answer. The government will want something. Yeah, all about Dirt saying you need a permit to wipe your ass on the big jobs now. Exactly right. Yeah, you gotta do a full JSA to wipe your bum there. Exactly right. All right, so who else was there? Oh, and Moasure, Josh was saying, oh, that's what Mobile was responding to Josh's message that Moasure works great for resi work. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So it's good for that, sort of, saves you using a meter tape measure. Where is it? And JPro saying, yeah, you might need an EPA permit if you're running a site cleaning business. Yeah, so if you're taking waste, you probably would, yes. Luke, how you going, mate? Luke from Lids here. Somebody asked me to jump on. Sorry, are you still keen? Who was that? Let me go back. Because I did say it's an open mic night. Let's get him on. Let's have a look. Where was that? Sorry, I've got to scroll back a little bit here. Where was that? I missed it. So don't forget, guys, everyone's free to keep asking questions tonight. No guest. This is your show tonight. Oh, what happened to the request? Did it go? Oh, Cash Jobs Only is here. How are you, buddy? Where'd it go? Slater's Contracting. Did you say you want to join, or was that by a mistake? If you want to join, let me know. The request has disappeared. But if you do want to jump on, let me know, and we'll get you on. Mr. Jake Sibanella, how you going, legend? Chevron Finance in the house. I did see, hang on, who else was on here before? Hang on. I did see some other people. Blake Phillips, how you going? I did see other people on here. I thought I saw Sunshine Finance Brokers. Did you jump on as well? JC Excavations, how are you, legend? Good to see you all on here, man. Cash Jobs Only is asking, are you going up to Agquip? No, I am not. I won't make it there. I've got a lot going on. There's some big things coming. So I don't have the chance to go to Agquip, but I've got a lot of planning and stuff going on. So there's some big things happening in the background, peeps. I can tell you that. So I won't have a chance to go to Agquip, but yes, I will be at DDT definitely, and maybe at a couple of other shows. So I won't get a chance to go to Agquip, man. I've got a couple of other things. Might be in Sydney again, people, in October. Maybe there's a bit of a hint for you. Joel from Leeds saying, I don't know what I could contribute, but I'll jump on for a yarn. There you go. Joel can jump on. Yeah. Tactical saying, I've got a question for everyone and I'm curious to the answers. Oh, all right. Well, if you want to ask, let me get Joel from Lid on. Hang on a second. Let me get him. I'll send you an invite, Joel. And then tactically you can ask while Joel's on there. How's that? Where is he? Joel from Lid. Here he is.
Hey.
How you going?
Good. And yourself?
Good. We've got Joel from Diggerlid on here, guys. Hope you all recognize him.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you good, man. I can hear you really good. Yeah, thank you for jumping on. This is our open mic night, so I'll do these every now and then just to let everyone have a bit of a go and have a say or talk about something. So it's good to see you on here, legend.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I don't know. I've been out of the game for a little while. So really up to scratch with a lot of the new stuff. I don't even know how to use a GPS or anything. So
no. Yeah, it's it's the next thing that everyone's doing now. This is the next step. So I think everyone's going to have GPS nowadays. Oh, there you go. They've got laser landscapes, ground level. How you going, ground level? Yeah, no. Nowadays, I think GPS and MOBA can probably jump in and say something here too. But I think that's the way it's going to go for a lot of machines. And I'm hearing some machines are coming out with a standard, in basic form. So
I'd love to have a go. If anyone's got a machine that I can play on, I'd like to have a bit of a fiddle around with it.
Yeah, that's it, man. So what was the last machine you got? You guys had a 1.7, didn't you?
Yeah, we just had a little setup. I mean, me and Luke, we're chippies by trade, so we found ourselves just in pretty much the retaining wall game. We were smashing out. We were sort of a backyard blitz setup, so doing the carpentry side, decks and pergolas, but then also cutting in level yards and retaining walls and all the rest. So we just had a 1.7 Wacker Newson EZ17.
Oh, that's the ones they're the ones that tilt, the whole body tilts, yeah?
Nah, the
yours
1.8
didn't.
does, not the zero swing. The ET18 does the underbody or the undercarriage that does the tilting, so you can park yourself up on a bank and
Yeah,
level. But no, we just did it old school with the blade. Just
yeah.
we just had a little tipper and an ASB posi as well. So
Yeah. So the ASV, what was yours? Was it an open cab?
Mm.
Was it a 30 or like a RC30 or something, or
Yeah, we started with the RT.
RT maybe?
We started. What was the early one? Like it went
RC.
RC. Yeah, RC.
Yeah.
Real early. Started with one of them, and then that was open cab. But the undercarriage on that was just notorious for the roller bearings and everything underneath were clapping out left, right, and center.
Yeah, mine did that. I remember the RC30. I'd be driving, and as I'm driving, I'll stop for a second, and I just see this wheel rolling on forward. It just keeps rolling. The wheels used to just drop off, and like you say, the bearings would go bad. Yeah, bad.
Yeah, they got a lot better. We ended up upgrading to a RT 30, and that undercarriage was a lot better. It didn't have it had the closed bearings. It didn't have all those shims and everything that used to jingle around and chew out the bearings and everything. So that we didn't have any dramas with the RT. I actually liked that machine, but the RT I reckon had more balls. So I don't know if they choke them up a bit for emissions and all the rest. On the newer models, but I definitely
the RC, the older one had more, you reckon? Well, okay, yeah. It was powerful, man. My RC, I used to turn up to jobs, and then I've said it a few times on here that I'd turn up and customers would look at me and go, "Oh no, here we go. It's going to take all day," and then they'd see me start zipping up and down and moving material, and they're like, "Holy shit!" They couldn't believe it.
Yeah. No, it was a grouse machine, especially for us, like in small yards, and you're often tracking over parts of projects that are already not finished, but you're going into a customer's yard where you have to go across their front lawn or something. You're not destroying it as much as a wheeled machine, that sort of thing. So
yeah, the boys are stirring you up here. Who was that over saying he'll let you play with the GPS in his Sani as long as he gets a grease gun? Yeah, a grease gun.
yeah, we can look at that. Yeah, for sure. We'll do a little swapsy.
There you go. All right, beautiful. And Dirt to Sawdust is saying, do you guys do that grease gun there? Well, it's not really the grease gun. You guys do the grease and the grease. Tell us a bit about that. It's the attachment. It's the adapter. You do the adapters for any grease gun, isn't it?
The screw-in grease tube is the difference, the style of the grease tube. So our system eliminates the need for the spring plunger portion of the gun. So that gets removed. And the spring plunger is sort of what is responsible mainly for all the leaks and stuff on the grease gun. So when you have your gun sitting around, that pressure's on the grease all the time, and it does ooze out, especially in the hot weather or when they heat up. That oil really separates and leaks and makes a mess. So with a screw-in tube, there's basically no pressure on the grease, and it just runs off the suction power of the gun. It just draws the grease straight from the tube and pumps it out. So there's many benefits, but mess, efficiency, and cleanliness are the main sellers. Yeah.
I love watching all the videos that you've got, and even all the other guys that are doing videos that have got one. I love watching that because it actually shows you the benefits of it. So it's good.
A lot of people don't realize that that has been the normal way of greasing in Europe for probably the last 25 years. They actually came out a long time ago. It just hasn't been adopted in Australia yet.
Yeah. Dirt to Sawdust is saying, have you got EP2 with a center stroke of 180 degree? specifically for a tilt rotator. Oh, here we go. He's gotten technical. This is Mr. Technical here.
Center stroke. Run me through. You're gonna catch me out a bit.
I've got no idea. He lost me.
What-
Center stroke. Yeah.
What's the center stroke? Yeah, EP2 with the center stroke of 180 degrees. Is it a temperature question, like 180 degrees, like running
Mate,
temperature, or?
it might be. Yeah. Because I imagine tilt rotators would get hot from all the twisting and that too. So maybe it is that. Yeah. Yeah. Trust Brett to ask that question. Bloody hell.
We've definitely got greases that are designed for high temperature use, so not climates. We've got a whole range for different uses. So
yeah, I remember at one stage you had even all the different ones. Have you still got the ones for hammers and everything as well?
got a hammer paste. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the most expensive one. That's got all sorts of additives in it to run it. Like that can perform at up to 1,000 degrees. That hammer paste. That's a super grease, but yeah, you're not going to go running that in your normal pins and bushes.
No, definitely not.
You'd go broke.
Yeah. Luke saying Centistoke. Yeah, I don't know. Interstoke. I don't know. They're all just stirring us. I reckon. I don't know.
Maybe Luke's got a better answer for that one.
Yeah, you can Google it quickly. Yeah, that's it. I've got a good question actually from Tactical Terraforming, but I was just gonna ask you one more thing before we answer his one. When you were back, so obviously you guys don't do all the retaining walls and that anymore because you're busy with Diggerlid, but do you think like retaining walls, having a little niche like that works best? Like if you went back into the industry, would you look at going back to that sort of work?
It definitely became our most frequent job. I think like we obviously started as chippies, so we were doing the decks and pergolas, and retaining walls became a part of that, and we were getting contractors in to do the cut and drill the holes and all the rest. So that's why we ended up with our own setup. But having said that, it was hard. All our machines were sort of on finance. It was hard to then charge enough on the carpentry portion of the job to cover all your sort of earth moving related overheads. So yeah, you had to really sell. You're obviously coming in at probably a higher price point as someone who wasn't running their own earth moving gear, like just a carpentry team. So you did have to sell yourself as being a bit more like high quality and why you're worth the extra money to sort of just to cover the overheads. I wouldn't get back into it. I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing now. But look, I love earth moving and moving dirt and all the rest. So that's why I'm in the industry without really being in it. But that definitely became our niche, and we were getting very good and efficient at it, smashing out the tight access jobs and putting in a lot of effort into it. We weren't just smashing in a wall and getting out of there. Like we took a lot of care and finished it off with the, like a chippy would take a lot of pride in their work. Like we were with the timber sleepers, we were always buzzing and routering the edges. Like everything was like plumb and level. Like we built it like we were building a house. Like we took pride in every part of the job. And maybe that's why we got a lot of repeat work doing the retaining walls. I'm not sure, but having that niche and getting good at that and efficient at that definitely became what we did most of. So it was the way to go, I guess.
Yeah. So that's good. I wanted to actually ask you this question from Tactical, which is, what does success look like to you in terms of your business? And I've had a good minute to think about it while you were talking. But what about for yourself? What does success look like for you?
Look, all of our products at Diggerlid are designed to help earth movers improve their day, basically. So, and that's something we, I've frozen. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you. I just can't see you. You're back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if we're focusing on the customer and meeting their needs, and helping improve their day, I think that's really what success looks like for us.
Seeing like a happy customer.
Yeah, and I think you gotta you can get caught up in, chasing money and turning a profit. And that's all very important. You got to, like, your numbers got to be right. We're all in business at the end of the day, to make a profit and support our families and buy a few toys and all the rest. There's no point doing it if you're not going to take home some money at the end of the day. But I think your success needs to really match whatever your mission statement is of your business. And for us, that's just to improve Earthmovers Day. And it's only small ways, we keep people dry with our covers. We make your greasing journey a bit cleaner and more efficient. It's not like groundbreaking stuff, but if we can help here and there, help you make your day a bit better, then I'm happy. I can sleep well.
Yeah. No, I agree. Because you can look at it two ways. Some people measure success, and I was probably like that a while back. Like, money was my measurement. Like, I'd say, I just want to make heaps of money. I want to smash it and make as much as I can. And that's my my mission, I suppose. But nowadays, it's more about lifestyle. If my measure of success will be if I can have the lifestyle that I want, like, being able to get up that little bit later, or go to the gym during the day, or go and have lunch with my wife every now and then, or drop the kids off every now and then. I look at that now as my measure of success. Like, if I can do that, then I feel like, all right, I've succeeded. You know what I mean? So it's not.
Yeah.
I don't look at the money as much anymore. So that's how I measure it nowadays. So it'd be interesting to see what other people say. But yeah, you're right. And seeing, for me as well, it's also just seeing when I see other people's business grow just by something that I've done to help, gives me that good feeling. Like, that's my measurement as well. So there you go. Yeah, tactical saying, all drive to Queensland on any given day. Yeah, it is true, but it is. Yeah, for me now to be able to just say, you know what, I'm going to go do a road trip, whereas before I couldn't do that. But
yeah, that's gold. Having that freedom to be able to do that and work along the way, and not let it to be able to go on a trip and your business doesn't collapse in the background just because you're not there. You can't buy that freedom. That's magic.
Yeah, so that's sort of my measurement. So I know that I've done the right if I can get to that point, and which is sort of where I'm at the moment. I'm happy, you know what I mean? So don't have to be killing it financially, but it's doing the right in other ways, you know what I mean? And like you say, that feeling of seeing other people grow and being happy because of something that I've done or something I've contributed to. So there you go. That's good answer too, man. I like your one too. I like it. Drew Excavations is talking about your mats. He's saying that the mat is amazing when he's welding in the bush. You know what though, Drew? It's going to be hard to find that mat if you buy the camouflage one. I love the new ones you've come out with, man. Tell us about these new mats that you've got.
Yeah, the Pro Mat.
Yeah, the Pro Mat. Yeah,
the Pro Mat as a product on its own it's been unreal. We're probably selling more of them than covers now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we were getting asked a lot for different sizes, like bigger size mats. And we thought, well, rather than when you're in a sort of an online business, you've got to think about how much stock you need to carry and everything, and having different size mats was going to like chew into our factory space, carrying X amount of stock of each size. So we decided, well, if we can make these mats like modular, be able to join them together, then customers, can purchase more and make any size they want. So the biggest difference was adding zippers, make the mats joinable, and at the same time, we went and added some colours to the range, and a few extra bits and pieces. So they've been killing it.
Yeah, that's nice, man. They're good. I like that. Drew's saying he got the camo one, but he wishes he's got the pink one.
Yeah, the pink, the orange is the most popular so far. Everyone's loving the orange.
Yeah.
The pink's slapping too. There's plenty of them going out. We sent one up to Hawkins. I don't know if you saw that video.
Yes, he did a good video, man. I love that. That was good.
He needs to make videos. He'd make bank. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he did really well. I saw that one. Yeah, no, really, really good. Yeah. He's good. Yeah, and plus it probably matches his pink machine.
It did. Yeah, he was all over the pink. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, no, they are. I think they're a good thing, So, I took one to Queensland. Speaking of the Queensland trip, I did take one up there. So you look out for a video, guys. I think I was telling you about this the other day. I did do a little video of the mat with Aaron from Definitive and Justin from Limitless. So
Yeah.
while I was visiting Limitless, I said, let's rip it out, boys, and then have a go and see what you think. And we had a bit of a go, and the boys went on it. The only thing I hated, though, like the camera was, it didn't focus on them. It was focusing on me because I was at the front. So I was sort of spewing, so I've got to play around with that.
Just focuses on the best looking bloke, obviously.
That's what it does. Yeah, that's what it does, man. Yeah. Well, you said it, not me. Yeah.
That's why my camera keeps freezing.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Oh, look who's here. Alex Mighty Mini Diggers. How you going? Mr. Komatsu's here. Yeah, no, that's really good. And also, I was just telling everyone about the Higa giveaway. So the guys are giving away the latest giveaway is a little tray truck with Cabelco 1.7, and it's got the Diggerlid on there as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we try and they're ripper blokes, the Higa guys. So
yeah,
love helping them out, and yeah, being part of their giveaways, it's really cool. Yeah, I remember they had that giveaway where they couldn't find the winner for like 3 months. That Timothy Jeffs, so was his name.
Timothy Jeffs. Yeah. That video we did was a killer, man. That's on my YouTube. So if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, we did a little like a little skit at the DDT 2 years ago, was it? Maybe 2 years ago.
You know the story of that guy? He was at the expo. He was at DDT.
What?
That year and came by the stand, and do you know what he did? He went and bought another, like he re-entered another giveaway, not even knowing that he was the winner of the previous one. That was like, it was blowing our minds. This guy
can't believe it.
Won an excavator and he's re-entering.
Man, what was it? I reckon it was like 2 months later or a month later that he turned up, isn't it? Because they said they couldn't redraw for 3 months or something. There was like a limit, a time limit.
No, yeah, I think it was 90 days. They had to pursue that winner before they could draw a new one. And he's only scraped in. He was in like the last 2 weeks.
That's crazy, man. Imagine if you were the winner and you find out that because you didn't show up, they redrew it. I'd be spewing. You're kicking yourself.
Yeah. It was a very strange series of events, that one, but I think they got a lot of good content and stuff out of it. So everything's content. That's
what it is nowadays, isn't it? Everything's content. You guys do a lot of content. I see a lot of stuff. How do you go making so much content? Like, how do you find the time?
We dedicate every Wednesday to filming. So every Wednesday is film day basically, and we just churn out a heap of. We've got our marketing whiz in house. He comes up with our scripts and our briefs of what we're filming each Wednesday, and mate, we just smash stuff out, and half of it's like just off the cuff. It's behind the scenes, just absolute brain rot that we're just. But the camera never stops. It just catches everything, and I think it's important just to keep regular, updated content to sort of stay relevant. And I think like it's hard though, because how do you as an earth mover, as a tradie, you're flat out on site all day. But now, like, everyone, you're pretty much expected to also be creating all this, content and have your website updated and be relevant. It's like another full-time job.
It is. No longer can you just be the earth moving operator or the earth moving business owner. You need to be the marketing guru. You need to know how to make content, constantly uploading content. Like you say, you need to be tech savvy. Even just knowing what cameras to use now. I mean, a lot of people just use their phone still, and I have to agree. I bought so much fancy equipment, and I still end up using my phone most of the time. So sometimes I wonder whether I spent money for nothing. But yeah, it's like you've got more and more pressure, and then you got more and more pressure to keep coming up with new stuff. And you can't be seen as doing old posts. So and I think it takes a toll though. It takes a toll because there's a lot of guys I know that it's taken the toll on them because they constantly see other people posting, and then they also start comparing, and then the other thing happens, you start comparing yourself to other people making content, and then you start questioning yourself saying, Am I, or you start doubting yourself, start thinking, am I doing that well? If how can these guys be, buying more machines? They got, all these big projects and stuff. I can't even get one day's work. And I think a lot of guys are feeling that. But also, also then the need to come up with content, and you can't concentrate on the job anymore because instead of focusing on the job, you're thinking about how you're going to come up with the content for it.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely need to realize that like social media is everyone's highlight reel. You only see the good stuff. So it is easy to get caught up and compare yourself, but it's at the end of the day, it's just an app. It's just social media where everyone posts their wins. So everyone's got their struggles and their hard days and everything. But funny, sometimes that actually gets the more like views and likes and stuff too. If you're honest and genuine and you have like you lose on a job, you lose out, or you run out of cash and you go a bit in the red. Like sometimes that's like, that's part of life or part of the job, and sometimes people actually relate to that authenticity, and it sort of shows you're real too. Like it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You do have the tough times, and sometimes that can work too. But I think a lot of people look to social media for if they want a new backyard landscaped or something, like they're scrolling reels and they see something sick, something they like, well, they're gonna straight away hit that business's page up and get them out, to give them a quote or whatever. It's a great way to showcase your work and get in front of people's faces.
That's true. And not only for winning jobs, like I interviewed Max from Atacama the other day, and he was saying that he uses social media to attract workers, because then, a lot of workers, potential workers or operators are looking at his equipment and going, wow, he's got all the latest tilt rotators, he's got brand new Komatsus, he's got brand new cats. So people, and they see where he's working on all these tier 1 jobs, and they all want to go, and they all obviously want to work for him then. So he said that he doesn't use it just for job to get more work. He actually uses social media to get operators,
Yeah, I haven't heard of that before, but that's really cool. If I was like looking for a place to work and I saw something that matched everything I wanted in a workplace, for sure I'd hit them up. So that's really cool that it can be used for that too.
Yeah. Wow, that's it, man. That's cool. No, very good, man. Very good. So you guys are constantly coming up with new ideas, I suppose, isn't it? That's the thing for you guys now. You've got to keep coming up with new inventions and new things to help our industry.
Oh, for products, you mean, or for content?
Yeah, products, yeah.
We've obviously got our core range of our excavator covers and our machinery covers. That's sort of how we started. But then the grease was a really good addition, like having that sort of consumable. That's good for like repeat business. But yeah, you do have to keep thinking up of new products that you can give to your existing customer base. If you can solve a problem or provide something they need. That's the nature of business, really. Same with anything. Like, I'm sure Diggerlid will, there'll come a time where hopefully everyone has an excavator cover and I can't sell another one. So
what's gonna happen then? You'll have to make a new type. Yeah, that's right. You have to do pink ones. You'll have to do pink.
Maybe.
You should do a camo one. That way, your machine can look like it's hidden in the bush. No one will know where it is.
I actually have had that inquiry of someone who they had a vegetation management job or something, and they wanted to hide their digger at night so it didn't get like pinched or vandalized or whatever. And they
really
they wanted to fully camouflage the thing.
That's not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea.
It's hard doing one-off stuff. I mean, that would cost a bomb. We run on sort of a bulk sort of business model, but it is interesting the inquiries you get for different stuff, and that helps too when customers often give us feedback of what they might need, or a certain pain point or struggle that needs solving. Sorry if I'm boring everyone. This is not really earth moving related at all, but
no, it's good, man. It's all right. It's good. No, it's good. This is good talk, man. I'm sure everyone's wrapped. Jack Healy's here as well, Mr. EMBE Hire. How you going, legend?
He's
What's his thing?
regularly seen regularly in our videos too.
Yeah, that's right. He
Jack.
loves the old Diggerlid products. There he is, the man himself. Where is he? We should get him to jump on. Jacko, jump on as well if you want. Where is he? He usually jumps on. He's a bit of a regular. Actually, we haven't had him on for a while because I've had guests on nearly every Sunday. So it's good to break it up a little bit. So this is actually a good thing. And also,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
scared. I was scared to accept. I don't really like going live. I don't have a script in front of me.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It's the best way though. This is the best way, man. Just go for it impromptu and see what happens.
Yeah.
All about dirt saying, is there a Diggerlid degreaser? Ooh.
Degreaser. We have our wipes. The digger wipes are the degreasing wipes, and they are not well. I'm trying to sell it, I guess, but they're really good.
Yeah. No, they are. We had them at DDT. So at Diesel Dirt and Turf, we did a giveaway. So we gave away the Diggerlid mats, the pro mats. So we gave away that, and then we gave away the Diggerlid hauler bag, which is sick, which is just down. I don't know if you can see that. It's just down there. Where is it?
There we go.
There we go. It's down there next to the Diggerlid.
Hey,
The stubby mate.
rubbish tube.
That's the one, man. So I had that, and we gave that away. But the wipes we gave away as well. And then we tested a couple, and they actually really, really work. Yeah, they actually do. Like we just wiped a bit of mud or something on the mat, and it just wipes straight off. So they do actually work really well. There you go.
Yeah, no, they're good for just giving the machine like it takes everything off the grease. Like even we're wiping off like some concrete splashback. Like they're pretty powerful, but not so much that it's not going to eat your skin off. Like they're safe for your hands, but
Yeah.
they clean up really good.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, good.
I just saw a funny commodity saying.
Oh, yeah, tactical saying, yeah, it's okay. Not everything you say will be used against you. Yeah, that's right. Well, it's all recorded anyway. Yeah, that's it. Pro screen's here. How you going, man? So Rob was on last week. There you go. Yeah, no, very good, man. Very good. Thanks for joining us, Pro Screen, as well. Yeah, that's good. No, they're good. And you got some really good products there. So if anyone wants to get any of your products, where do they go to get those?
Yeah, our website, diggerlid.com. We're a global store, so we ship anywhere in Australia, anywhere around the world. Everything's on the website. And if you need advice or anything, we got email, phone number. You can even DM me on this page. If you message me on this page, I'll get back to it. The Diggerlid main page tends to get a bit like that, just gets hammered with stuff, and the messages, unfortunately get a bit lost. But yeah, I'm always happy to help people out and have a chat on my personal or this page here. Yeah.
No, it says Joel from Lid. There you go. Awesome. That's really good. All about dirt. So he's going to buy some. There you go. There you
Legend.
go.
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
The wipes, the baby wipes. I call them baby wipes. Yeah. That's it, man. He reckons he's been, Ben's been buying your grease since you brought it out. There you go. How cool is that?
What's your feedback? I'd love to hear some
tell us. Yeah.
Some honest. We get a few people having a few dramas because they prime a bit differently to your standard spring plunger. And when you put that adapter in, it can lock a bit of air in. So I'd be keen to hear what people's experience has been when they've been putting it together, installing it, and greasing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because what do? They usually just open the tube, take the little screw top off, and then push the plunger with their thumb from the bottom. Is it to release a bit of any air? Is that right?
You just squirt a bit of grease out the top first, so that you're not introducing an air bubble as you put it in, because air is the enemy of every grease gun. That's how they lose prime.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when you put a new tube in and then you just got nothing but air for ages, and you're like, bloody, I just want to grease this thing.
Yeah. I always hated the whole, I probably never actually even learnt to use it properly. I just always hated the thing. And you end up not using it and not greasing as much as you should. Which which is unfortunate for your gear. You want to maintain it well, but what's he said? Sometimes changing a shoe would get a bit of air, but no different. Yeah.
Oh, he does get a bit of air, but no different to changing the traditional tubes. Okay. So he gets a little bit of air. Maybe you got to prime or push in a little bit more or something, eh?
I got 3 tips. 3 tips for you. So first of all, the tubes need to be stored standing upside down as they come in the box. So screw cap towards the bottom, and you'll have the plastic plunger in the top. Step 2 is when you open your box of grease, it's a good idea to give each of the plastic plungers a firm push, because what happens when they produce the grease, basically a machine puts in that plastic plunger and it doesn't always get pushed all the way down to seat against the grease, and you can be left with that tiny little air pocket at the top there. So by having your tube stand upside down, that air will always remain at the top, and then when you give it a little push, it like clears. It escapes out the side. And then the third tip is something everyone already does, but yeah, when you take the cap off, you just push that little bit out and then straight in the gun, and that way you've eliminated any air that could possibly be in that tube that's going to ruin the prime, and it'll be perfect. That tube will empty 100% of the way, no dramas.
Yeah, I reckon the first tip you mentioned about having the screw top down the bottom, I think a lot of people must assume it has to be standing upwards. Like, most grease tubes have got the little cap sitting at the top. So
Yep.
they're all probably assuming it's the same. But yeah, it's better to have, the first one's important, I suppose. Yeah, have the tubes almost upside down. So the screw top's down the bottom. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's how they come in the box, but that's how, like, often guys would just put them in the truck and have them rolling around on their side. And that's no good, because then you get that little air bubble along the whole top of the tube. And as soon as you put that in the gun, that air just gets sucked into the chamber. Whereas when the tube's standing upside down, you can push that plunger and clear it out. So there's 3 tips and that to follow to have drama-free greasing.
I like it. That's good. Very good. Yeah, all about that. So yeah, the tacky tubes, he rates them. He reckons they're great. There you go.
Yeah, that was that tacky grease was actually developed for Australian earthmovers. I don't know that they have, because Kajo's from Germany. They're a European grease manufacturer, but with all the Australian, we've got a hotter climate than Europe, so we needed like a tackier grease that didn't melt, basically turn to oil. So yeah, that tacky grease has been really good for the Aussie earthmovers.
There you go. All right, cool. Now, a couple of good tips there. I like that. Very, very good. Yeah, all about that. Saying, yeah, true. It does have them rolling around in the truck. We all do it. We all, especially if you can't fit the box in there, and you just have a smaller sort of tray or a little toolbox. You just throw them in, and they just sit sideways. It happens a lot. Or people keep them in their machines or behind the seat, and they just sit there sideways. Yeah, you're right. That's what happens.
There's perhaps a product in the works to solve this problem of tubes rolling around in the truck.
Oh, we're getting some inside information here. I love this. I love it. I love it.
Maybe, just maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's it. Maybe. That's good, man. Very good. Yeah, well, I suppose you guys are always probably coming up with ideas and that. So if anyone's got some ideas as well, yeah, send them through. And then, we'll see. Maybe they might come to fruition, man. You never know.
There you go. Oh, Drew's built a rack. That's sweet.
Has he?
Yeah. Oh, he said.
Oh, yeah. He's built a rack. He's very, very hands-on, man. He's good. He makes his own little stuff. Yeah, good on him. That's very good.
Send us some photos. I'd like to see that.
Mr. Cash Jobs only. He'll probably ask you for cash though. Be careful. Yeah, Mr. Cash Jobs only. Yeah.
little cash commission.
Yeah, cash. Oh, we're changing his name now. Tax Jobs only, because he's starting to do tax jobs now. So he's on the books.
We are 100% by the books business. So yeah. You know, I'm actually spewing about is that since not being a tradie, I actually don't have any cash. Like having an online business is annoying. I've never, like, everything is digital. Like all the payment is FPOS. Like I miss having a bit of cash rolling around.
It's true, man. It's true. Yeah, we don't get cash anymore. It's true. I don't even know what it looks like anymore.
Yeah.
There's no, like you say, it's just all digital. Where was it? Jack sent something. Here he is. Jack's joining us. Here we go. Look who it is, Mr. Jack Healy from EMBE Hire. How you going, legend?
Going all right. How you going?
Yeah, good. We've got Joel from Diggerlid on here as well. So, he's looking for something. I bet you he's looking for the Diggerlid hat. 100%.
All over it.
Hang on.
Now I need to find mine.
Hang on a second. Here we go. Look. We're all got them on now.
Boys from Lid.
Wait, but Jack, do you have one of these?
Nah, you've topped me there. I've topped out. I've topped out.
One for you, one for you, one for you. I love these.
That is
I actually really like these. I was going to use them. We had a birthday yesterday for my son, and I was like, I should just hand out stubby holders just to everyone.
Stubby holder bazooka.
I love it. I love it. There you go. What's been happening, Mr. Jacko?
Not a great deal. What about yourselves?
Oh, we've been talking about the Kajo grease and talking about some of the cool videos that you've made with the products as well. And what else have we been talking about?
I think I've been topped out though. There's been a few good ads popping up since the Pro Map 2.0 got released.
Yeah, there has been. We found some ripper content, but mate, nothing has come close to your authenticity and the one-liners. Love.
I don't know about that. I think I've been smoked by hawks or whatever, or hawkos or whatever it is.
He's not bad on the
He's
camera.
killed it dead, hasn't he?
Up the doot gets said just about every day in our office.
Yeah, yeah. He did do a good video. He did good. He did well, man. He did well.
That was the first one, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, straight up the doot.
Proper. Full send.
Oh man.
So Mobadan.
Mobadan, you're saying the big dog is on. There you go. So you've got the Kajo system and that for yours. How are you finding it? How are you finding the Diggerlid product?
Yeah, so unreal. Just having a little bit of trouble with because the steel wrist has to run a certain type and it's thick AF. Having a few dramas, priming guns in the winter. Summer I don't seem to have any trouble, but winter I've been catching a few dramas. So rule number 1, don't buy a rotator and you won't have to worry about it. Kajo all the way.
Oh wait, Brett was asking about the type of grease. Maybe that's why. Maybe he was asking about that. The 180 degree.
Yeah, it's like 200 and something. It's retarded. It's thick as yeah.
We've had a few people this winter asking. Sorry, I'm just saying good night to the missus.
Good night.
Yeah, we've had a few.
Sleep in separate beds, do you? You won't see in a minute.
No, it's just it's bedtime. 9:00. We're out. Yeah. Yeah, so a few people have said that this winter, and I don't know if it's been particularly cold or if it's just that we've sold more of the stuff, but it does seem to be the calcium grease. It's really thickening up in the cold. It's that tacky one, or any grease that goes through the calcium saponification. That's where you have your lithium and calcium. It's a different method of thickening up the oil, basically. But the calcium really gives the grease that tackiness, but it does tend to go pretty firm on the cold mornings. So there's been a little bit of
big fan of the molly, but yeah, obviously I can't run that in the rotator because it turns to soup. But otherwise I'd still be running that every day because I reckon that was unreal. I could, not that you should, but I could get 50 hours out of a digger without greasing it and it wouldn't bark at me. Normally you might do 8 or 10 hours and you'll get your boom ram barking at you saying feed me, but I could get 50 hours out of a digger without greasing if I got real lazy one week with that stuff. No dramas at all. She's good gear.
You know what I found? I found that if I kept my grease like in like a toolbox that was in the sun for a few hours or something like that, or greased at the end of the day when all the pins in that were hot or warm, it used to be a lot better. Like it wouldn't clog up as much, you know.
Yeah, everyone's sitting. My handgun's sitting upside down in the pump cabinet here, so that I can grease. Because otherwise, I can't get it to go through the gun.
Yeah, it does thicken up that calcium. I think the biggest difference is Kajo uses a lot of sort of more natural. Sounds a bit like eco-friendly, but Kajo uses a lot more sort of natural methods and ingredients to get their grease thick. So rather than adding like polymers and thickener, what's the word? Artificial like thickeners, which actually have no lubricating qualities whatsoever. They try and thicken their grease using calcium because they're not adding any actual foreign ingredients into the grease to get it to thicken up, and it provides a better lubrication. That's why the use of calcium basically. But yeah, we are finding that it is thickening up in the cold, which in that instance I'd probably jump back to the LCO2, the high temp lithium grease, because it's going to run at super hot. It's going to be fine for that, but it's not going to get too thick in the winter. And then go back to your HD 800 calcium grease in the summer, because that's really going to stand up to your hot sunny day.
Yeah, we just got to run 2 guns at the minute because obviously we need a minimum of the HD 800 in the rotator, but the rest of the digger can have whatever it gets.
Sure, yeah.
The other one that was real good in the rotator was that CASX2, but it's thicker again. Eh?
Oh, that stuff's like, that stuff's the duck's nuts. That's for like a proper
real deal.
Do you ever use the grease gun holders in the cabinets that they've got? I've never been able to. One, I suppose no grease gun that I ever got fit in those little holders that they have in their standard. You know, in all the machines. In all the machines, when you open the cabinet, most times they've got like a little adapter where you're meant to put a grease gun in there to hold it. It's supposed to hold your grease gun in there.
Yeah, right.
The Cabelcos come with their own gun and they fit.
Yeah. Oh, so the original guns probably they must have like an original gun that fits. Yeah. Yeah. Or the old school hand ones.
When you say in the cab, what kind of size machine are you talking about?
Oh, from 5 ton and up. You know, like if you open the hydraulic or the side cabinets, usually they've got like a little holding section in there to put a grease gun in. But because we all go and buy different grease guns, nothing fits in there. I think it's meant to be the original ones that come with it. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And I wonder if that's why they put them in there as well, so they keep warm. Maybe that was the whole point.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Cabelco grease, like the genuine stuff, is like this slinky tube, and it's pretty much the same principle as the Kajo. The plunger actually doesn't push the grease itself; it just pushes the bottom of the tube, and it like concertinas up to nothing and pushes all the grease out. I reckon that was pretty cool. I actually ran that until Kajo come up with their stuff.
Yeah. I think and Cabelco ran like their own thread or a different thread.
Yeah, it's like only a 10 mil thread.
I think you had to have the Cabelco gun, and yeah, obviously you get all their grease tubes, all the rest. I don't think there's any problems honestly with that setup. It's just
it was clean, like compared to a normal plunger gun. Like it was. That's why I started using it, and because the gun come with it, and it lived in the digger, and it was sort of pretty good. But yeah, you can't beat being able to put it in the Milwaukee gun, eh?
Yeah.
I think I was a tight ass once and bought from eBay like this Chinese cordless grease gun, and it took only a certain type of tube. Yeah, well, I think it was those slinky type ones that you were talking about. It was different to the normal. What are the normal ones? Are they 300 gram or 450? What are the
450s? You can get what the US. What are they? They're like a 310 or something. I know, like the Milwaukee 12-volt guns only take the epoxy. Like Caterpillar will sell them or whatever because they're like a US.
Yeah, that's what I got. I had to get those
sizes.
I think they were like, and then when I ordered them, they used to make me order like 2 boxes or 3 boxes at a time, minimum, because it's not a regular order. And then I ended up losing that grease gun. It fell off on the highway once. I left it on top of the diesel tank on the truck, took off, and then through the tunnel, it actually slowly worked its way off and finally came off. Exploded in the tunnel all over the place. So I kept driving as you would.
Driving.
I stuck with like 4 or 5 boxes of this grease I could never get rid of.
They were like nearly cardboard or aluminium wrapped cardboard, I reckon too. They weren't plastic tubes. I reckon they were like
they were different. Yeah, they were like, I think they were like 400 grams or 3. Yeah, like you say, 3. They were different size. Very very narrow. Yeah, thin.
Yeah.
It's typically 400 and 450 we see, but then our tubes are the 500, so a bit bigger again.
But with the adapter, they fit, yeah.
Yeah. Basically because
same outer diameter.
Yeah, our tubes aren't fitting inside the metal canister, so they do run a larger diameter plastic tube, and you get a bit of extra grease in there.
Yeah.
You were saying the CASX, that thick stuff, that's actually 580 grams, those tubes, because the shit's so dense.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Real bang for buck, see? Get on it.
Yeah, get on it. That's it.
It's heavier. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Um,
Coastal Earth moving. How you going, legend? Oh, PCF saying they're selling at some servos. Oh, yeah, Lordo was saying they're the 400 gram ones. Yeah, that's right. They were 400. I remember they were odd size. Yeah, that's it. Sydney Rockwalls. Everyone always jumps on after 9 o'clock. It's funny. It's
8 o'clock's dinner time on Sunday night, mate. Sunday roast.
It happens every time. After 9 o'clock, it gets busy again. It's weird. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. So if anyone that's just joined, we've been talking about the Kajo grease system. So if anyone else has had that experience, let us know what you think about it. We've got Joel from Diggerlid on. We've got Jack Healy from EMBE Hire. We've all got our Diggerlid hats on. Represent. That's it. Oh, Laura's saying the kids are in bed. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe kids will go to bed at 9 and then everyone jumps on. That's a good point.
I think Drew said he had a question, so yeah.
All right, go.
I'll see what he's got. No,
Yeah,
he's
where
going
is
to put something in the chat, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shoot something. I'll answer it best I can.
Where is he? Lordo's saying that he runs the Cabalco gun and the tubes and he's 2.8. Yeah. So, and you're saying, yeah, a lot of the times they only fit those standard guns in there. So yeah, you can't put anything else in. But I wonder whether they put those grease gun holders inside the cabinet there. One, I suppose, so you can lock it away, but two, to be close to the engine and that, so they stay warm. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, we had one just behind the seat. I don't think we ever kept it there. But yeah, there was there in the 1.7 behind the seat. The little one that Wack and Newsom gave us, the little freebie.
Yeah. There's Drew's question. He's saying, why don't you have red grease?
Okay. This is a good question. So red, the color of the grease, it honestly doesn't matter. That's just a dye that goes in it. So red, blue, green. You'll notice that all our greases are actually a natural color, like a natural sort of caramel. And that's part of what I was saying before, is that Kajo doesn't like pushing artificial ingredients into the grease. They want to keep that stuff as, as pure and keep the lubricating quality of that grease as high as possible. And adding dyes and thickeners and polymers just degrades the actual lubricating quality of the grease. So our LZR2, the general purpose one, is a blue color, but all the higher quality greases we have, they're all a natural sort of caramel. It is a common belief that red is high temp and blue is marine or whatever, but it's just not true. It's all marketing. And
do you find that it all goes grey after you've used it when it's leaking out the bottom of your pins?
Oh yeah. I mean that's just friction. That's just steel rubbing on steel and dirt and dust and all the rest. So, yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what color I put in there; it all comes out the same color.
That's right.
Always comes out black.
That's right.
The funny thing is, I remember one of the guys where I used to buy the wholesaler where I used to buy my grease. He used to try and always tell me, "Oh, get the red stuff; it's better." He used to call it Tack. I think it was called Tack. I think it actually was called Tack, the brand or something. Something like that. It was red, yeah. It was a bit tackier, and it used to come out in a bit clumpy. You know what I mean? It was a bit clumpier. It wasn't so smooth. Even when it was coming out, it used to still come out like when you put a fair bit in, it'd come out from the pins and that, and it'd actually still be red and lumpy as well. But then eventually, yeah, you're right. It does go dirty after a while. Yeah, you're right. But he used to try and convince me, yeah, get this stuff, it's better.
I don't think I've ever seen anything as tacky as that Maury's Bigfoot, that orange stuff. That is insane. You get that on your finger, and that's everywhere you go for the next month.
Yeah. We get asked that a bit. That Maury's. I think it's like an orange, like a bright.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like bright orange. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And it is tacky AF.
Yeah, the blue one. I know. Cabalco on that. They came out with a blue one that you can use to look similar to the Cabalco color. Is that what you use?
Oh, no, Lord, I was just saying exactly what I just said. He's like, it is retarded, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
There's even a white one. I think Fuchs do that lithium Lithplex, I think. And it's pure white.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's some crazy color ones, but yeah, end of the day,
Hitler grease.
it is just dye. They
Yeah.
put in there to differentiate, I guess, the different types that they might offer, but yeah, it doesn't mean it's higher quality or anything. It may be a high quality grease, but that's not determined by the color of it.
It will not be higher quality than the Kajo, though, will
Definitely not.
it? It may be as good, but not quite as good.
When the Germans make something that's good, think like Porsche and Mercedes, and
that's the one. Lordo saying, the Cobalco Slinky ones are made blue-green to match the machines. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, they're made in blue-green so that way they match the actual machines, yeah. So I know one of my mates, he'll only buy that because of the colour, so machine doesn't look dirty.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And Precision Enviro saying, he's used the orange Bigfoot as well. Yeah, it's great for the pins, but hard to pump in on a cold day. Yeah. Yeah. What about grease guns? Let's talk about guns then. So, what's your favorite grease gun, or out of the cordless ones? If you were going to buy a cordless one, what would you get?
Well, I've actually got all of them because we test them all, and Milwaukee's the best, yeah, hands down. And 80% of the adapters we sell would be for Milwaukee. Just the priming valve on them is so easy to use. It's just a push button. So, especially with our grease, so you got one finger on the priming valve, one thumb up to do it, as Jack says, and it's so easy to get it running. Rather than the Makita and the DeWalt, there's nothing wrong with the gun, but honestly, just that priming valve on the Milwaukee, that slaps. That's awesome.
Yeah. What about yourself, Jacko?
There's only red gear in my shed, mate. You won't find anything else.
Actually, that's a dumb question. I should know that. I was there. I've seen it. You got a whole
Makita only make kids' toys, mate. They're no good.
Yeah. No, that's it. Well, I actually, to be honest, I've been using the Ryobi grease guns because when I had heaps of guys in that, and we'd go.
Because you're a homo.
Yeah, well, let me finish first. Hang on. No, you might agree with me, but they used to go missing all the time, man, because I had so many guys in that they'd go missing. So I ended up just going to the Bunnings special and just go in, run in, get the Ryobi ones. It was easy to get the batteries when we needed them, and they weren't expensive. So, and they were all right. They weren't too bad. But you cannot beat the Milwaukee with the auto. How you can put how many clicks you want and stuff like that. That makes a big difference. Big difference. Yeah. So
they're a cool gun. I've actually just got the King Chrome one. I haven't used it yet, but it's at the office. I haven't given it a run yet, but that'll be the next one I try.
I think you just have whatever gear you've already got now, I suppose, don't you? That's the key to it all with the batteries, isn't it? Like, you just can't go wrong. If you're already running Makita, you're running Makita. If you're running DeWalt, you're running DeWalt. Yeah. And if you're a homo, you've got Ryobi in the shed, so that's what you get.
Hang on, wait. Did you see the hat? You love red hats, Jack. You should be wearing this.
Oh, I hate red, mate. Remember when you said you were going to get them? Full lead spec, I told you. No good.
There's one coming in the mail, I'll tell you. I got to send you one.
You won't catch me wearing it, bud.
What about if it was this hat? Would you wear this one? I've got
probably not.
Red Milwaukee one for anyone that's listening.
I've probably got enough Milwaukee that I don't have to wear the hat, I reckon.
Come on. Oh, we'll get you on, mate. We'll get you on. Did you get the hat? You got the hat for I seen you, didn't you? Did you get the?
Yeah, it's here somewhere. It's not quite as special as this one, but I've got it. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. I like it. See that, Joel? He's got preferences.
That's okay. That's what we've all got.
Can't believe it. Now he's going to pretend he's got it there somewhere. Probably.
Found it.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, I haven't got one of them.
You haven't got one?
Oh, yeah, well. It's pretty tough, but when you make it to the top, it's not too bad. I'll give you the red hot.
Well, I'll see you when I get there.
Tough. It's tough, but
I'll put you on the list, mate. Yeah. I'll put Joel on there. That's
good colour. This too. It's not red.
Oh,
hey, we got the stripes as well.
Yeah, it looks similar. I have to say a big thank you to you, Jack, because when I was deciding on the hat colour, I ordered all black, and then Jack said, why don't you make a tan colour? So he was the one that actually prompted me to get the tan colour one as well. So that's
it was the in thing, Taliban tan.
Taliban tan.
Sandy talk.
Oh man. That's it. It looks like our car colours, like my BYD and your Cruiser.
Oh,
Similar.
I don't think they're in the same category, but yeah, similar. It's probably a bit like having a Milwaukee grease gun and a Ryobi one. It's probably like the same, but not quite the same. But that's all right.
I'm pushing the button. Oh, jeez. No, that's it. No, thank you, man. Thank you. I did that actually, and that's a very popular hat. Everyone wants that colour, so a big thank you to you, mate, for that.
Anytime, mate. Here to help.
That's it. That's where Moba's saying he can't wear the trucker hat. His bald head still gets burned. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he'd look like a checkered flag, wouldn't he, from the back?
He looked like those Italian restaurants, the red and white checkered tablecloths they have. That's what his head looked like. Red and white checkers. Should look like an Italian restaurant on legs.
He loves it.
Oh, I'd love it. The Dirt Cartel. Don't tell me he's here too. Oh no, this is gonna be a long night if he jumps on. He was down in Melbourne. He was down.
What was he doing here? What was he doing?
Let's get him on. Where is he? Dirt Cartel. You can jump on as well. Come on, there's 4. We can get 4 on here. We want to hear what you were secretly doing down here. Here we go. He's already sent me the request. Didn't even hesitate. Let's have a look. Hopefully the reception lasts, because usually when we get 4, it goes a bit funny. Let's see.
Well.
Hey.
Look what the cat dragged in, I says, huh?
It looks like he's dragging himself in from the pub still. Look at him.
Turned up. No, I just got home from sunny Melbourne. It's such a warm and vibrant area. What a place.
What did you think of it?
Oh, look, I'll be back. Maybe.
Good place to go visit. Good place to get out of.
No, look, it was a really cool experience. It was good to be over there. Believe it or not, we had really horrendous weather over here, so Melbourne was nice.
Okay. You don't often hear that. You don't often hear people coming to Melbourne for the nice weather.
Yeah. No, we were just there for the overpriced beers and sunshine.
Yeah. Oh,
I was just over there checking out a machine for Stanny. They had a 365 Pro there. They had some, what do you call it? Just some issues that they wanted someone who sat in one for a while to see if those issues were, so they couldn't work out. So,
what's the difference between a pro and a normal Stanny?
Oh no, I'm not a professional.
Gee.
No, so the 365 Pro, I is the same machine I have. I think it's just like something they've added there to make it like ooh, but it really.
Oh no, there's no rare earth magnets or anything technical in there, isn't it?
Oh, look at this hat. This is the hat.
There you go.
Look, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I believe that I don't think there is just a 365. Or maybe there is actually. Yeah, I'll probably shoot myself in the foot here, and someone will say, "Yeah, there is." You goon. But yeah, the Pro's got a good finish on it. I can tell you that much. It's a comfy machine. It digs. It slews. You can't go wrong with that.
You would reckon they would make like a GC version of a Stanny, would you? Like already $100,000 cheaper. You don't really need to have a cheap one.
Well, no, you wouldn't, would you? But if they did a
You wouldn't
GC version, I'd be avoiding it pretty
Yeah,
much.
what does GC stand for again?
Gay something.
What is that? So did they have a pro and then they bought in like a cheaper one? Is that or the pros sort of like the?
Nah, the Pro, like the whole Stanny range it's quite. To be honest with you, I went through a bit of this on Saturday, like spinning out myself. I love the machines, and the motor side of things are great. That's the one thing I can always vouch for. But the consistency of these machines, like one's finish was like really good, and then the next one was like a 2025 model, and like they'd almost downgraded it a bit. But then the 2024 model was like the real lush one. So I'm unsure what who's running the show up there. I'm sure wanted to get over there. I'll iron out the creases, but I don't know.
Is that a hint? Is that some inside information?
I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm gonna start running Stanny now. No, no, not at all. But no, it's I don't think there is a GC model. But if there is a GC model, I definitely wouldn't be buying one.
Yeah.
Hey, just quickly, have you guys seen that that Cabelco 160 AU or no
The Blade Runner. Is it the Blade Runner?
yeah.
AD 160. Yeah.
Give about board, wouldn't it? Oh,
Wouldn't be able to hit it down with a baseball bat for a month.
no way, mate. Ice cream truck hitting a brick wall on a hot summer's day. Honestly, I was frothing.
Proper.
Yeah, no,
Copy in the milk tanker.
Where'd you see one? Did you see it when you were here?
Um,
Or was it
no, I just seen a picture of them, and then I've obviously gone like, oh, come on, like fair's fair. Yeah, I do have Sannies, but yeah, it's a piece of equipment that you got.
There's a couple of refinements they could do there though to make that just that whisker better, I reckon. But
Would you be able to get like that 6-way blade attachment onto your machine if they bring that out?
if they brought it out, I'd have a go at it. But I wouldn't do it until they did something about like putting something like stick steer in it, eh? Like, could you imagine tracking with your feet for 12 hours because you're using the dozer? Like, fuck that.
Well, in a Mechalec, you can change over with that switch and it goes to your handles.
Yeah. Same as like a cat, you put stick steer on, like that'd be like, if they did that in the Cabelco with that Blade Runner, it'd be like, primo.
Yeah, because when you're in them Mechalecs that are half digger and then next minute they're Bobcat or whatever and then next minute...
Yeah, but next minute they're neither are not good at either.
Yeah, like 50% of the time.
Yeah. It's real good too. You want to dig a deep trench and then you can't fit any of the boom in there because it's all like this and fucking that wide and
You wrap it around yourself. Yeah, they're pretty amazing to watch though. They have them at DDT. They've usually got them there and they're demoing them and showing them. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool what they can do.
I always wonder about the 5 million hoses running all over the boom. Like, you'd be ripping them off left, right, and centre, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Couldn't get any worse than that thing of mine though. I've got about 2 million of them hanging off that thing of mine.
Yeah, but they're so like so
Everywhere.
many articulation joints and everything. Like everything's got a hose. It just looks like a strangled bloody mess, I reckon. Like, surely it'd give you dramas.
Looks like a track and fuck up, I reckon.
This is Noah Goodwin, half digger, half gay.
Noah's killing it with the comments, I'll tell you.
Oh, is he on fire, is he?
I've been avoiding him, yeah. I've been trying not to
been roasted. Normally I'm sitting there going, yes, Sunday I get to rinse people in the chat. Like,
well.
I think the concept's good though, but like for the price of a Mechalec, you may as well just go buy like a 5 or 6 ton digger and a posi because it's the same money anyway.
2 machines, yeah.
That's
Each-
a pretty
Each
good
built
call.
for what it's meant to do.
I wonder how they go with parts and that too. Yeah, like are they?
Oh, then you'd save money because it's just one machine.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, he would. He's only got one motor to service, but I don't know about putting a rotator on one and then trying to use it as a skid steer, eh?
Yeah.
I could just see so much force going where it's probably not meant to.
You'd have to have a separate oil system or something, wouldn't you? Like, and that'd get juicy quick.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a drop-off rotator, I reckon, to put the skid steer bucket on because I reckon you'd do some serious damage.
I think,
When I reached out to you about that steel wrist thing I was asking.
Christy the Wristy.
Yeah, well, anywho, I was I didn't realize that the oil. What do you call them? The oil.
SQ.
Yeah, I did not realize the tag that came with them. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the fittings alone, bro. Like, holy. You don't want to be doing too many of them.
I don't have that amount of money. Oh my goodness, like.
You don't need it though. Like, it's just an awesome luxury.
I don't need anything. I just want it.
Yeah, well, me too. That's why I did it, because I definitely don't need it, but I wanted it.
So I suppose the thing is, if you're going to spend that sort of money, if you're spending that sort of money already, then you.
I don't regret it one bit until I do a coupler. Then I regret it for about 12 hours, and then I don't regret it again until I do another.
How much is a coupler? Go on, say it.
I'd be lying if I knew exactly, but I reckon a male coupler is about $238, and I reckon a female is closer to $500. And if you do one or the other, you need to buy a pair.
Oh,
Because otherwise you damage the other ones by doing knifey spooning, you know? No good.
Is that the quick lock or what they call it?
Yeah, oil quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas you go buy like an inch flat face coupler, like standard on, any 3 to 20 ton digger, they're only like $56.
Yeah.
And you can fix them with a grinder.
I've tuned in here a little bit late, so sorry if you've already discussed it. But I can now vouch because I've seen both sides of the country in one weekend. Fuel, fucking bullshit. It's on its way back up quick, isn't it? Yeah. So sorry if you've already discussed it.
No, we touched on it. I just touched on it at the start. No one else really sort of hit it off. But
what do you reckon about buying bulk, bro? I'm buying a 10,000 litre tank this week.
Mate, I've got some detail on that. I don't know if it's any. I could send you the details. I'm sure the company size that I'm using in WA are well, fuck, surely they're over your way. But if not, you can find someone similar. But so I found a place that they go off the terminal gate price plus 12 cents a litre. They charge you from terminal gate price. The problem is terminal gate price at the moment is sky high, so it's not really that effective. But they'll give you a tank of any size you want, and they're delivered to me, which obviously I'm 3 hours south of Perth. And they'll give me the tank, they'll install it, and then it's all monitored so that like once I hit like 500 litres or something,
they'll come fill it.
Yeah, so the price would be 12 cents on top of terminal gate price, which I don't think I have a
But you don't own the tank then, no? Is that how it works?
Yeah, because I don't have a spare 30 grand to buy the big fancy tank, which I'm happy with that. Because then if I go, all right, this isn't working.
Because I reckon if you own the tank, you'll get down another maybe 5 cents.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is it pain out of that? Yeah.
You got the outlay though. That's the thing. Yeah, you got an outlay.
So if you finance the tank over maybe 2-year period or summit, and then you own the tank and you can sell the tank if you don't need it or require it or want to get rid of it one day, maybe there might be some financial beneficial there.
I'd rather just get the big one because Matty Chapman at All Excavator Hire has this gangster one that like, I never thought I'd say that about a tank, but like this gangster fuel tank, where you punch like the code in, so then he can keep track of like that
who's
was
using.
Well, not just who's using it, but like so he knows exactly like for like a job scope, say. So he'd punch that number in, and that's I don't know. You go like 1 for me, 19. So this was fuel for Digger 19, and that fuel always like whether you're filling up your tank on
your pot or your digger or whatever
you're filling up. So then it helps you with that as like it's an assistant because I pretend to keep track of everything and I don't know, I forget a lot. Or you just, what I mean? You've got enough on your plate. So I like the idea that you could do that. What's Terraform say?
Yeah.
Joel's phone's on 5%.
Yeah, if I disappear, you know why.
Yeah, that's all good. If you drop off, we know. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm doing tomorrow anyway. That's tomorrow's bucket list item.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's ridiculous. So, but bulk diesel at the moment. Yeah, I'm hearing that's sort of the way to go. Depending.
If I'd have done it end of financial year, I would have already made $15,000 in the last 6 weeks.
Oh, damn.
Your shout.
Oh, would have been, but not now because I'm broke.
Yeah, not now. Yeah, I don't know.
The other thought I had too was then if you fill it like, I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna. You fill it at the EOFY when you need to send yourself broke, and then if someone doesn't pay for 90 days, it doesn't fucking matter because I've got two.
Yeah.
I was also thinking, I did think something similar, that time of year that we try to use less words in case, the AT something are watching us. But say you had some profit margin spare laying around.
Yes.
One could purchase a secondary tank.
Yes.
And have it laying around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be as good as having the cash in the bank without having it in the bank.
It's probably a better investment opportunity,
I wonder if it's the sell.
Then you could get Drew to fucking sell it to all his mates for
cash.
Yeah. It's good shit. I knew this would happen. I knew it. Oh my gosh.
Sound like a good deal to me. Sound like a good deal. I'd take that deal.
You could write off all the fuel at once. Is that legit?
Yeah, because we own it. It's yours.
Yeah, it's a company expense, one would say.
The only thing I don't know is how you would get around it on your BAS because you wouldn't actually know which litres have gone where and which applicable rate you would put down for on-road, off-road for the fuel tax credits.
Sounds like an accountant's problem.
Joel, are you going, did you say?
No, I was just going to say, it's like, it works kind of differently for us. And then this is not about fuel. This is like, but our stock on the shelves, we actually can't claim that as an expense until we've sold it to a customer. Ooh. So we might have like, a couple $100,000 of stock on the shelf, but that's not claimable until it's actually moved.
So you're paying like tax on that until it's gone.
Yeah. So I find that interesting that it's not the same with fuel. Like you could just,
we're not legally speaking here. Whoa. Accusations are flying here. We're not. We are uneducated. Arrangements we're coming up with.
This is not legal financial advice.
Yeah. Speak with a lawyer. Don't listen to anything like that.
Oh, unbelievable. What about security? What about security for those tanks? Like how secure is that? Is that going to be sitting on the site somewhere? Like,
if that's in Melbourne, you guys are screwed. Everyone will get milk, so it's not a good idea.
Yeah, in Melbourne, it'd be like just giving away fuel to everyone.
I generally keep it at my property, like where I live, and I keep it out there, and it'd be as simple for me to have it where I've got it, and it'd be me going out with the fuel pod basically. So I'm fueling myself from home. Say the work cars, anything else we need fueled sort of thing, and just that would go with me from there. On site wise, I mean,
isn't everything on site that we do anyway?
I reckon I'll put mine in the shed.
Where's your shed?
It's nice and safe because all the nice criminals have put their machetes in the bin. So Melbourne's actually very safe now.
We're safe now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there'll be nothing happening. Nothing happening.
Didn't someone get stabbed with a machete on Friday and die or something?
There was.
Should have been in the bin.
I heard about that poor shopkeeper. I heard about it as I was in the Uber this morning on the way to the airport. That poor shopkeeper out the back somewhere got jumped by a heap of youths or something.
Maybe. Oh, don't know. There's that many now. I don't even know which day it was. There's every day there's something happening lately. It's crazy.
But it's so safe. It's so safe over there. I want to move there.
That was probably one of the dishonest criminals because all the honest criminals got rid of their sweet.
Yeah.
As we talk about some sort of fuel, like
like we're criminals, because you want to be able to afford to be able to go to work.
We're just trying to.
Whoa, sorry, bro. Whoa,
trying to keep ourselves afloat in this fugazi.
Yeah,
it is.
The government should actually probably pay us to store it. It seems they haven't got enough storage on shore anyway. They're talking about
now we're talking
they're. Just saying,
floating out in the harbour, aren't they?
Fair's fair. Like I reckon I could probably handle $90,000 a day to look after a few thousand litres of it. Yeah.
Well, you know how you dry hire machines? Surely there's an option in dry hiring fuel.
Oh, dry hiring fuel. Hey, could you sell that fuel?
That just sounds stupid enough to work, Jimmy.
I know, right?
Hey, dry wet.
Dry wet, that's right. If you sell that fuel, just say you get those fuel tanks, can you on-sell that fuel?
No, big no. Whoa. No, some trucking company got done last fuel crisis for that.
Really?
In Sydney, I reckon.
Can't do that.
Okay. So, yes. So you cannot do that. Okay.
No, that is a no.
You cannot do that.
What does Cash Jobs reckon?
Where is he?
He's saying no, cause cash jobs only, because he knows. He's saying no, because they will tax you on that, Jack. Oh, okay, they'll tax you on it. Okay.
Thank goodness we crossed to our accountant for a live information feed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you can claim the cost of the tank, so I'm in.
Oh, there you go. What's the tank worth? 30 grand something, you reckon?
10,000 litres would be between 14 and 18 grand delivered. Just trying to work out the best price. Shame Diggerlid don't make one, but anyway, whatever.
No, hey, if you send your ideas, you never know.
If build it, they will come.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, they'll build you a couple
like
for it.
10,000 litres would probably get me 6 months in just the digger if I'm having a good run.
Hey,
that'd be buying you a fair bit of time not to get paid.
Diggerlid can make you a cover. They can make you a cover for the actual tank. That's what they can do for you. Isn't that right, Joel?
If you hold the cover upside down, it could be like a big bucket. You just fill it up.
There you go.
Could be a pod.
Buy a couple of the Pro Mats and then you zip them all together.
Zip them together. Make a cube.
Buy 12 mats and my nan will stitch them together for all of us.
Innovation. Hey, she doesn't need to stitch them. They got zips now, mate.
They got zips, mate, yeah.
They join together.
Right, so you're cutting my nan out of the market. I see.
She's out of business. Sorry, Nan. She's retired.
She could stitch our names on there, though. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
There you go. There you go. Oh, gosh.
Oh, it's good to see at least that as we're all seriously probably facing $3 fuel prices, we at least haven't lost our sense of humour.
Yes, that's right. That's
Well, last time I cried and it didn't fix it, so this time I'm going to laugh about it.
yeah, that's
Like
true. Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, what are you going to do? Are you going to put fuel levies on? Tell me that because last time a lot of people were reluctant.
I can't.
Why? Why can't you?
Because I'm like locked, or not locked in, but I'm kind of like at a, like if it shoots dramatically, but like, because you can give a price on like fuel on you or fuel on me, and I put the price in at fuel on me, and that's me going forward on the current contract we're on. And fuel was cheaper when we got the contract and the job. I didn't think it was coming back again.
Oh.
Well, I knew it was going to come back, but I didn't think it was going to go like this. I thought it'd kind of. But then
I reckon
the fuel levy thing coming off, and then as well as like Trump fucking having a bit of a dick swinging moment, you know what I mean? Like with them guys.
I wouldn't mind betting that over the next fortnight, though, if fuel goes like this, and I would stock the fuck up because they'll be trying to empty these ships that they're paying like megabucks for, and then as soon as their ships are empty, it'll go.
Yeah. So now's the time to buy that tank now.
Like out of the fucking stratosphere, I reckon.
Yeah, it is a good point.
Yeah, yeah. There's some conversations.
Well, the gap difference for me, I'm just saying, grabbing 400 liters when I was able to get it at $2. It's pretty obvious there to now buying the same 400 liters. It's closer to like it's $140 difference straight away.
Yeah, well, someone earlier said they filled up their tank 400 liters and it was $1,000. Someone earlier said.
Yeah, what about when you go fill the truck, though? That makes me fucking cry and get angry and then laugh and then get angry again because you pull in there and it's $2,500.
Yeah.
And you're just like, are you for real?
Yeah, gone to work for free today.
Yeah.
Oh, and the next day.
You guys are getting
What?
paid?
I'm in for the work experience and to go grey quick.
Oh man. Yeah, you gotta wonder. You gotta wonder because I mean, how long can you sustain it? Yeah, it's not. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I seen a job advertised at Diggerlid, so if it keeps going the way it's going, I've got.
Come down.
Yeah.
Come down.
Moba.
Forklift man.
Hey, there you go. Hey, we've
I'll
got
just sweep
Moba's.
the floors. I'm happy. All I want is at least a 20-minute lunch break a day, and maybe you bring me lunch each day. But that's about it.
Moba needs an installer in Melbourne. You're gonna come. You said you love nice and warm Melbourne. Come down to Melbourne. You can be their installer for GPS.
Fuck it. I'll pack my bags. I'm coming back.
Yeah, speak to Daniel. Where's Daniel?
How
What do you
big
want?
is that veg bucket you put up on the Insta-G the other day? That thing is huge.
Me big girl. Me big new toy. I've got a new one for the little girl. Got for the 14 tonner. I got a new GP the other day, and I'm really happy with that. But that is the
How wide is that at the top? The veg bucket.
wide enough. Probably the widest in the world. No one's got a bigger one. It's the biggest ever. No, it's I wouldn't actually know how wide it is at the top. I just know it's been such a game changer. But yeah, you can. It's still it's like a batter bucket still for a 36 tonner that is a badge bucket. So you really still move terrifying dirt, but it makes it so much easier for drainage. It's way less benching. I'm not going to say the term safer, but it just seems to, with the wetter material we're in at the moment, where we keep having these cave-in moments from left to right, squaring off things. Just, looking at my hands all wrong here, but it's just boosh every time down the line. And with the wetter material we've had, when a little bit down the bottom starts to break, that would cause the whole cave-in. This little bit might come out here, and this thing just stays perfect like that. It's not cheap, but it's worth every dollar.
Nothing good is.
Well, just for the sake of just the poor crew on the ground. It's nothing worse than you've just meddled up. You're about to put a pipe in or whatever you're doing, and oh, bench, let's go. and you know there's a pipe in there, so you know you're hand digging that part out. You know, like so. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah. Is it? Would you get the big V bucket? Is that what you got?
Oh yeah, he would. Yeah, the trapezoid.
The trapezoid.
Zodium.
Oh, the trapezoid. Damn it, fuck. I just called it a trap bucket.
The trap. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Yeah, I see a lot of people in overseas have them. Yeah, in England.
This thing's huge though. It's like fucking park me digger in the top of it. Like it's huge.
And you can bring you lunch.
Yeah.
Smoko hut.
Like it's a big girl. Like big.
Well, dude, you know, that 36 tonner I've got is actually 38.5 ton without fuel, oil, or a bucket on it, which is the weirdest thing in the world that they class as a 36 tonner. Like,
Is it a pro?
I'm not, but the digger is, yes.
Yeah, copy.
Oh man.
You're a GC.
Yeah, I'm like Terra Pro 0.8 or whatever he's had recently.
Yeah.
Backyard specials.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing? It's adorable.
Yeah. There's always special.
Yeah.
Imagine that with a full Encon rotator on a day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably have to get out and spin it with your teeth though. There's no extra buttons or anything.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's 2 pots on that. That's it.
The best thing, hands down, about the Theoris though, like the best thing, hands down, no questions asked, is having the windscreen wiper on your finger. The best thing. Like, you know, just when you want that one swipe because there's a bit of misty shit or the fuckhead in the water truck's just come past a bit too close or whatever, and you're like, otherwise you're like 5 presses on the button on the dash, like annoy the piss out of you. Like, you got to stop what you're doing, 5 presses, got 1. Yeah, no, just.
So what's hang on, Matty Wright's got a point here. Matty Wright could be our Lord and Savior. Just run the machine on half revs after fuel use. Genius.
Oh, genius.
That's it. More delays, more pays, unless you're on contract.
Oh, hang on. And we've also got Drew's offering to sell 5,500 litres there. Is that what you're saying? Drew's
I think it's 5.5 litres and he might have misspelled it. Oh, we've lost him. Lid's cut out. He's gone.
5.
Oh, no. His battery's died. He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
All right,
He's gone. All right.
I'm actually, what am I on?
There, Joe.
Who's next to go?
Oh, Joel's gone. I can't believe it. We've lost him. Oh, that's all right. All good. Well, you know what? It's nearly 10 o'clock. We probably should all probably start packing up. Are you working tomorrow? What's going on?
No, we've been rained off already. We've got 25 mil tomorrow expected.
It's wet out there.
Yeah, we've got 25 mil of rain tomorrow, so we've called it off for the day already.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's get Drew on. He's been asking me, where is he? Let's get him on. Let's get him on for a bit. We'll give him.
I'm going to charge you quickly. I'm going to find a charger.
We'll give him 5 minutes. Here we go. Here he is. Where is he? Are you there? Drew, are you there?
I don't have good reception in there, wherever he is.
Where'd he go? He's disappeared.
Oh, because he tried to pay cash for his internet. So it cut out.
Oh, no. Oh, here he is.
What?
What's going on, Drew?
Oh, not much. Washing trucks.
What are you doing? You driving the truck nowadays?
No, washing them.
Oh, there you go. How's that going for you?
Oh, better money than driving diggers.
Is it?
Heaps better money.
Are they not making you fill out the ATO form?
What are you watching? What is that, like a part-time thing?
Oh, every Friday night.
Every Friday night. I like it. It's good. I like it. You still digging?
Oh, yeah, when I get a chance.
Okay, not as much as before.
Nah, sadly.
And what's
you
why is
got?
that?
What do you got? 5.5 litres, 5,500 litres, or
No.
how many litres you got? What do you got?
No, it's a tank. Sorry, I forgot to write the tank. There's a tank if you steel tank.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right.
I'll even throw in
Here we go.
a Diggerlid sticker.
Yeah. What about an Earthworks Hub one?
Oh, no, they're too good to give away.
Oh,
Yeah. Good boy. Well done.
They're
Well,
piling up by
look,
the
it's that
1,000 here.
night,
They're not worth that much. They're piling up.
I got a box of them.
Well, Sunday night marketplace Australia wide on Earthworks Hub. Yeah, what are you going to say?
Got Jimmy's new digger.
Ooh.
Nice.
Lindong, brother.
They're not actually that bad.
Yeah,
They're
Drew,
bobcat.
tell us, you spent a bit of time on there at DDT on the Lugong. How'd you go with it?
I hated the electric one.
Really?
Could not stand it. Because it
What's
won't blow. Because it won't blow soot.
Oh, I won't play sook. Yeah.
How are you going to get any mud if there's no soot?
That's that's exactly right. And it was green.
Oh, jeez.
If it's not orange, it's a lemon.
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
And if it's blue, leave it in the shed.
Don't be like that.
Is that what they say?
It hasn't been to the shed for yonks, actually.
Actually, I will give it to you. Cabelco is the best on fuel usage by far.
Oh, Steve Woody.
The man.
Probably like the worst on slew power, though, I reckon.
Oh, the Komatsus are a little bit underpowered on slew as well.
Don't say that. Aston Larving will be hunting you
I know.
for 38 seconds, mate. There's a hit out for you. Just
I'll hear a chopper coming down in the second. Yeah.
Dead man walking.
Unfortunate Sun song playing.
Wait. No, I'm still here.
Dead man walking.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, I found them a little bit slow. Like, look, for a trimming machine, fantastic, Komatsu. But I had a PC78. It was so slow to slew and so underpowered. But
I don't know. My comments must be coming through slow here, but that Lordo Diggin, he's got a pretty valid point there that I don't know, we might have missed over just looking at Drew's.
Brendan, where is he? What
He
are you
says,
doing?
wait till you have to buy oil for servicing by Christmas.
Yes.
Oh,
30%.
Yeah. Plus the 30% we've got to give to the government as well.
Just take
Bloody
the
hell.
old stuff and use it again.
Plus, then your rep will be charging you like another $76 a kilometre travel because their fuel, be putting a fuel levy on, and then for some reason, fuck knows why, the mechanic will be on another $187.50 an hour. So get the service will be like $7,000 instead of like $3,000.
They're on more than that now. 210 at least. They go with the diesel price.
Bloody hell. 210. Yeah. Might be time to pack up the boots, boys. You gotta start doing something else.
boy,
Drew,
I did buy a sunglasses company. Might try and drop that in here. If you'd like to look up Vaya Visual, it's my new eyewear company.
What's it called?
Anytime I've bailed out of the dirt scene and just soaked to sunnies.
Oh no. What's Liam saying here? Liam Howell saying ask Drew about him driving a truck on the road for the first time. You drove a truck, did you?
Nah, this happened a while ago.
Yeah.
He's got a 40 ST and it's blue.
I'm on the colour, but the ST would have to be the ugliest truck on the road, I reckon, with the wheel guard set up. Just like 404, Fremo, 404 ST.
You just put a hit out on your head.
No offence, probably a beautiful truck to drive, but.
Oh, no, it's not. I don't like it at all.
The only thing I don't like about the 4.0 is the steering wheel is like off centre to the driver's seat. The steering wheel is like over here.
Sort of a hoon thing. It's got the real high gear stick. I'm not a big fan of them.
Oh, full flog pack.
Oh, does sound good on the Jakes though.
C15 or signature?
I'm not sure. That is the lame question.
Yeah. Well, it's only a colour. Can you pick red or yellow?
Oh, I'd go yellow any day of the week.
Little big rigs in Sydney saying it'd be cheaper to run an RC digger. That's right. It might be all starting to use RC diggers now.
I did see that.
You know what would be cheaper? It'd be cheaper to buy an electric digger and plug it into a big fuck-off generator for like 16 hours a day. Then you're only doing 4, so you can only bill for half the day.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And burn fuel for 16 hours instead of 10. Yeah. How good would that be?
And get half the work done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
That electric digger that Sunny had, they are claiming, like the blue one that was a diesel dirt and turf, but they are claiming that can do 6 to 8 hours of work on a full charge, but depending on the work, right? But then I said, well, like we work more than 8 hours, so they said at your lunch break, track it back to your DC charger, like, which is connected to a Jenny, plug it in, and that will keep you going for the rest of the day. And they were pretty confident that that's a 10 hour.
What sort of lunch break are they talking? Are they talking like a 2-hour lunch break or like 15 minutes, grab your sanger and...
No,
Eat on the go. Eat on the go.
Eat on the go, yeah. Yeah, probably talking half an hour, 45 minutes, yeah. The thing is that, yeah.
30, 40 minutes.
What's the 45 minutes you just wasted tracking back to the fucking site, huh?
Oh, no, you put in rabbit roads, fucking Ferrari.
Get the magic carpet.
They would
It's just not there, is it? Like, it needs to be, they need to work on a 12-hour minimum or no one's buying one, eh?
When they explained it to me, it was raining on the plane. So, right, one battery costs $40,000 and you got to charge that for 20 hours. So, say, even if you got on the big lug on it, DDT, it had to be charged for 20 hours.
Yeah.
So, even if you ran 2 batteries, you're still running a loss.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you got to pay to charge that then, so you got to have...
The generator will just run the whole
3 hours of charge plus a generator.
Yeah.
No, what they saying to me is, Sonny, the Jenny's for 60 grand, the DC charger's 60 grand, the machine's 470.
Oh, beautiful. I'll pick one up tomorrow.
No good.
I'll pick it up tomorrow, boys. No worries. Little big rig just put a solar panel on it. That's it. Yeah.
Quick maths.
Cut out.
You can just guarantee that it'd go flat though, wouldn't you? Like going up the ramps Friday afternoon, 4:45, like every fucking week.
Yeah.
That would make anyone cry.
God, it'd fry you, wouldn't it? It would boil you.
I would go be getting petrol and burn the prick down.
Yeah.
Insurance purposes.
Yeah. That's it.
So, are you guys working tomorrow? Because it was pretty. How you going? When I was leaving the airport today, I did see Robbie Madison at the airport. That was pretty cool.
Ooh.
Oh, did you do a backflip?
Was he jumping over the airplane? Was he?
No, I jumped.
Actually, they had freestyle kings in Melbourne this weekend, didn't they?
Yeah, the freestyle kings were.
Yeah.
Robbie
I
Madison.
was like, it was really nice. I walked up to him. Hey mate, any chance I'll get a photo? Like, you know when you feel like, oh, I'm being that guy right now. I was 100% that guy.
Yeah.
But it's Robbie fucking Madison. I wasn't going to ask him for a photo.
What did he say?
So yeah, no worries, mate. What's your name? Like, had a chat. Yeah, it was nice.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, good man, good. Well, you know what, guys? I'm gonna start winding it down. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we finish up?
5 o'clock's going to be a hard start in the morning now.
Don't worry, mate. You just clean them trucks. Keep clean.
No, I'm not washing. I'm driving tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Did you say driving?
Operating.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Unless it gets wet, then I'm stuck in the shed welding or something.
Yeah.
Few more sieve buckets coming up.
No more sieve buckets.
No.
Start making trap buckets.
Mm.
Big V.
Oh, thanks for having us, boys. I'll piss off.
Yeah, I'll go too.
No worries. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Thanks for joining me.
Bye.
Enjoy the week.
See you. Have a good week. There we go. Oh, Jack, hey, still on.
I don't even know how to get out of it. What do I do?
You found it?
No, how do I do it?
I have no idea. Is there an X? There should be an X on the top somewhere. There you go.
That's a Rhonda.
See you, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, tomorrow.
All right. Oh, Joel from Diggerlid just wrote a message saying that his phone died. Yeah, we thought so, yeah. Oh, Tactical saying they replaced your fasting knob. Thanks, Tactical. Yeah, we had young Drew. We gave him a bit of a go. All right, there you go. What a good chat, man. It was good. Good to see everyone on. I actually really enjoyed this. What do I call it? Open mic night. So I really enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed that, let me know, and I'll do some more of these, and then we can organise them maybe so that people can think of some topics beforehand. But yeah, I just do them every now and then randomly, and then we still have some guests as well. So cool. Next week we do have a guest booked in, so this will be an interesting one. I have the man himself, the FIFO King. So we're going to be talking to how you traveling, mate. So if you've seen those posts with the big Irish guy with the big beard on him talking about FIFO and stuff, and you know the suicides and mental health and that, it's called How You Traveling, Mate. That is the guy that's going to be on next Sunday night. So make sure you join us for that. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be coming to us live from, I think he's going to be from Perth. I believe he's going to be still there, unless he's flown out somewhere. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that chat. Dirk Cartel saying good on you, mate. Was class. That's the one. You'll love that. With a little 20-person chat next time. There you go, man. There you go. And GDX is saying what a bunch of legends. That was cool. That was actually a really, really good chat. And I appreciate everyone with their questions and comments and that. That's what it's all about. If you like that, you can come across to our Earthworks Hub community and you can do the same sort of thing, and you can post and chat with everyone on our own social platforms. So go to earthworkshub.com.au, click on community, and you can enter and start. It's free to sign up. Just go in there and start talking and chatting and that with everyone in there. And if you're looking for jobs, you can put in there that you're looking for work. If you've got machines available, you can say you've got machines available. If you're selling something, you can do that on there as well. So go check it out. It's our own little social platform. So go check that out, earthworkshub.com.au. And I'm in there quite often. So if you've got questions on that, I can also help out. And happy to help you in whatever way I can. Braden Fisher saying good day, mate. How are you, legend? So yeah, thank you once again. Let me do a quick shout out to our industry partners. Got to make sure that all our partners are well looked after here. So these guys help Earthworks Hub continue and be able to do what we do. So a shout out to a few of them that have been on here this evening as well. MOBA Australia, Network Finance, Diggerlid, who was on here tonight, Digger, Peak Force Machinery Group to sell XCMG, Record Time, Stucky, EI Engineering, Hex Hire, More Global Logistics, EWS Recruitment, 10-Star Simulation, Tidal Fluid Power, West Track Cat, and Goddings Kubota. So thank you to all those partners that help us make all this possible. And don't forget, if you become a industry or business member, you will get discounts with all of our partners as well. So they give you all types of discounts and specials. So you can do that on our website. Go and check out the plans and pricing section for that. And don't forget, you also get discounts as a member with 2 Savage Sunnies, Hard Hat Watches, Taliesin, Nevin Eyewear, and with Zero. So if you're running a business and you join the Earthworks Hub membership, you will get a discount with Zero as well. So more reasons to do that. Plus, you get all discounts on our templates and everything else. So go check it out on the website. Everything is there. While you're on the website, check out the academy. So if you want to learn about the earth moving industry, if you want to learn about starting a business in earth moving or becoming an operator or anything like that, we've got all that sort of info and workshops on the Earthworks Hub website. And what else is there? You can buy templates, you can buy merch, you can listen to our podcasts, everything on the website. Go check it out. And you can also search for contractors, suppliers, service providers, tip sites, or machines for sale, all that sort of stuff, all on our website as well. Go check it out in the directory section. Whew. All right. What else? That's it. I will not hold you up anymore. This was a 2-hour session. We killed it tonight. So happy to have so many guests on. Look out for me on the Higa giveaway special in this next week. You'll see me popping up often in their videos. Make sure you guys go and buy a package if you want to win their latest giveaway, which is well worth it. Other than that, I will leave you all to it. Have yourselves a great week. And go check out our YouTube channel if you want to see some other videos and catch up on some of the old episodes. Also Spotify and Apple if you want to just listen to them. There you go. Thank you very much. GTX is saying good night. Thank you very much for joining GDX as well. Braden as well. Thank you. Everyone else, thank you so much. I will see you all on the next episode. Take care.
Yeah,
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
he became steel resistant.